le grand banditisme et l'extrémisme violent. Enfin, nous renforçons nos partenariats avec la société civile, y compris les hommes et femmes des médias. L'intégration communautaire devra être mesurée à l'aune de la satisfaction des préoccupations de nos populations. Le Parlement de la CEDEAO se trouve à une étape décisive de son histoire, dans un monde en perpétuelle mutation. Derrière nous s'étend un quart de siècle d'efforts soutenus, de construction patiente et d'affirmation progressive. Devant nous s'impose l'impérieuse nécessité de devenir pleinement ce Parlement des peuples ouest-africains, capable de répondre avec efficacité à leurs aspirations légitimes à la paix, à la démocratie, à la prospérité et à une justice sociale. Les défis sont donc immenses, mais notre volonté collective est plus forte. Que ce jubilé d'argent soit le point de départ d'une ère nouvelle, une ère d'audace, d'innovation et de services renouvelés envers les citoyens de notre espace commun. Bonne célébration à toutes et à tous, et que vive le Parlement de la CEDEAO. Longue vie à la CEDEAO. Merci. Thank you. Obrigado.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. I thought the applause was going to be louder. Thank you very much. Before I invite the President of the ECOWAS Commission, who will deliver one of the two goodwill messages for this program, I want to acknowledge the presence of Ambassador Adama Doumbia, who is the President of UPF Nigeria. Also, Dr. Peter Zinsu, Secretary General Africa of UP Africa. And then Dr. Bed of the West Africa Health Organization. And then Honorable Justice Ricardo Claudio Montero, my former boss. You're welcome. And then also Madam Yombele Tanga Lawrence, Pro Temple of the Liberian Senate. Having done those, it's my pleasure to invite the President of the ECOWAS Commission,
These are some of
Dr.
the faces
Ali
of the award ceremony. We showcase one of these faces.
of the ECOWAS Commission
See very many of
to
them.
give us the first of the two goodwill
Parliamentarians,
messages.
their families.
Your Excellency, the President
President of the
Senate.
ECOWAS Commission speaking.
Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Nigerian Senate, Your Excellency, Madam Maimunatu Ibrahim, Speaker of the ECOWAS Parliament, representatives of the different parliaments, honorable members of the ECOWAS Parliament, Excellencies, heads of ECOWAS institutions, members of the diplomatic and consular corps, members of the international organizations, staff of ECOWAS institutions, distinguished guests, ladies, for being here, for joining us today at this historic event. Allow me to reiterate here our sincere gratitude to the government and the people of the Federal Republic of Nigeria for their legendary hospitality and for the facilities that have been made available for the smooth running of this celebration. Similarly, I would like to express our deep gratitude to His Excellency Julius Maada Bio, Chair of the ECOWAS Authority of Heads of State and Government, for his sterling leadership and continued support to ECOWAS institutions. Excellencies, Madam Speaker, ladies and gentlemen, the Silver Jubilee of ECOWAS Parliament is coming at a time when we are celebrating our Golden Jubilee as a community. It is therefore a double celebration for us at ECOWAS as we take stock of our achievements and progress, as well as our challenges and opportunities into the future. The ECOWAS Parliament was established at a time of democratization in our region. The ECOWAS heads of state and government signed the protocol for the creation of the Parliament in August 1994 as a sign of their commitment to democracy, 3 years after their declaration of political principles in 1991. The ECOWAS Parliament is therefore a concrete manifestation of the need to introduce the voices of the people into the conduct of the affairs of our community. Indeed, these voices pervade the activities of our institutions. As ECOWAS parliamentarians who embody these voices continue to provide input into the integration process. ECOWAS parliamentarians now have enhanced powers to oversight our community budget and programs and provide input into regional policies and inform the people about the modest contribution of their regional organization to the development, peace, stability of their own community. In this regard, permit me to pay a special tribute to all those who have contributed to making the ECOWAS Parliament an active instrument in our integration process. The first speaker, Honorable Professor Ali Nuhu Jallo of Mali, who led the first legislature. The second speaker was the Honorable Mahman Usman from Niger Republic, who presided over the second legislature. The third speaker for the Madu from Nigeria. This was followed by the fourth legislature, led by the Right Honorable Mustafa Cissé Lo from Senegal. Then Honorable Sidi Mohamed Tunis from Sierra Leone presided over the fifth legislature before he handed over to our dear sister, the Right Honorable Maimunatu Ibrahim from Togo. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, from the list of the speakers and their nationality, you can see that ECOWAS is a democratic institution built on the principles of equity, solidarity, and inclusivity. Over the years, ECOWAS Parliament has built its unique culture based on the amalgamation of different national parliamentary practices as well as rules. We are therefore proud of sharing this experience with other regions of the world. Excellencies, as we mark the silver jubilee of our dear institution, let me charge you with the task before us of safeguarding democracy in our region. As you all know, Democracy as a whole, our region is witnessing democratic reversal. The politics of zero-sum game is now jeopardizing our democratic game. I urge you to be the advocates of decency in our political space. Politics is a rule-based game. It is also about interest aggregation and accommodation. That is why the Supplementary Act of the ECOWAS Parliament made a provision for the composition of membership of national parliamentarians nominated to ECOWAS Parliament to be of diverse political background, namely inclusive of members of the ruling and opposition parties, with a special provision for women participation. This provision in the text of our regional power is a reflection of the democratic practices across the world, but also a time-tested principle that says majority may carry the vote, but minority should have their say. Madam Speaker, this shrinking political space is creating a space for military rule and authoritarianism in our community. We must therefore fight for democratic space, human rights, and rule of law if we want our democracy to survive. I invite you, honorable members of the ECOWAS Parliament, to be our agents in this fight for the survival of democracy in our region. As we celebrate the Silver Jubilee, let us look forward to a golden jubilee where democracy, rule of law, and human rights are the norms in our community rather than privileges. Once again, and on behalf of the staff and management of ECOWAS institutions, I wish all of us happy Silver Jubilee. I thank you for your attention. Thank you very much, the President of the ECOWAS Commission. With your permission, Honorable Speaker, I want to acknowledge some of the people who are here with us. Amongst them is Madam Joel Taylor, former Vice President of the Republic of Nigeria, who is the Secretary General of South Africa's First Ladies Peace Mission. I also want to recognize Senator Abubakar Kari, CON, the first treasurer of the ECOWAS Parliament, who is now the Minister of Agriculture and Food Security. I need to add that the founding fathers are represented here. First, the late General Yadema, who is being represented here by His Excellency Musa Bakay, President of the Senate of the Republic of Togo. And then Dauda Gowan, who is here representing General Yakubu Gowan. Let me therefore invite His Excellency Ibrahim Tina Conte, the Deputy Speaker of the Parliament of Sierra Leone, to deliver the goodwill message of the Chairman of the Council.
Excellencies, I bring you warm fraternal greeting from His Excellency, President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, who doubles as Chairman of the ECOWAS Authority of Heads of State. I bring you greetings from the Speaker of the Parliament of the Republic of Sierra Leone, from members of Parliament, and from the people of Sierra Leone. I stand before you as Deputy Speaker of the Parliament of the Republic of Sierra Leone, but also representing the Foreign Minister of the Republic of Sierra Leone, who doubles as the Chairman for the Council of Ministers. The story of ECOWAS cannot be better written, better said, without mentioning Sierra Leone. Our role and participation in ECOWAS and ECOWAS's role and participation in Sierra Leone is the exemplifying figure and the clear demonstration of what ECOWAS actually stands for. In our journey to democracy, ECOWAS plays a pivotal role in restoring not just peace, but also supported Sierra Leone through the democratic journey. In a world where regional blocs across the world are built on the strength of democracy, unity, cohesiveness, this ECOWAS Parliament should not stand by and allow the gains of democracy, the gains of good governance, being reversed by recent happenings. I extend our warmest congratulations to the Right Honorable Speaker and honorable members and staff of Parliament of the Economic Community of West African States on this auspicious occasion of the commemoration of 25 years of representing voices and the wishes of the people of ECOWAS community. Today, we look back with deep admiration and gratitude for the remarkable journey of the ECOWAS Parliament, the institution that has stood as a symbol of our collective aspirations for unity, peace, and regional integration. Over the period, the Parliament has created a platform through which the citizens of West Africa can find expression and through which national parliaments can work constructively towards a shared vision. In doing so, it has strengthened democratic good governance, promoted dialogue, and fostered mutual understanding across diverse nations. We in Sierra Leone bear witness to the transformative impact of ECOWAS and its parliamentary. From supporting peace-building efforts to driving regional cooperation in trade, security, migration, and human development. The ECOWAS Parliament has consistently demonstrated that collaboration is not just desirable, it is indispensable for the progress and stability of our region. Your commitment to the principles of solidarity and integration has helped shape a West Africa that looks to the future with confidence. As we mark this important milestone, let us also renew our resolve to build on the achievements of the past 25 years. The challenges before us demand an even stronger parliamentary voice and deeper regional cooperation. Together, let us reaffirm our commitment to an ECOWAS that is more integrated, more prosperous, and more peaceful. An ECOWAS that remains a beacon of hope for current and future generations. I am confident that the ECOWAS Parliament will continue to lead with vision, courage, and unwavering dedication. On this silver jubilee, I salute the leadership and all those past and present who have contributed to the growth and relevance of this noble institution. May the next 25 years be marked by even greater accomplishments anchored in unity, democracy, service, and shared destiny. Long live ECOWAS, long live ECOWAS Parliament, and long live regional integration. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Ahead of the next item, I wish to recognize the DG of JAGA, who is here with us. JAGA is based in Dakar, so he came all the way from Dakar to join us in the spirit of ECOWAS solidarity. And I also want to acknowledge the presence with us here of the farm reps of ECOWAS member states to ECOWAS. You are welcome. I have the pleasure of inviting the speaker, Madam Ibonatu Ibrahima, to help to be joined by the President of the ECOWAS Commission and the other dignitaries to work towards that end. There is a white cloth covering something there to indicate to us what that term is by unveiling the silver jubilee. Madam. Thank you very much. Very distinguished guests.
I forgot.
They are supporting the anniversary cake. Thank you very much, distinguished guests.
Our guests are requested to resume their seats so we can continue with the rest of the program. Ahead of the musical interlude as we have in our program, I want to recognize Can we continue to clap please for the fireworks? Fortunately, we don't require the services of fire service for this one. This one is controlled.
With your permission, Madam Speaker, distinguished guests, I want to recognize the following former members of Parliament who are here with us. Among them are Senator Mao Ohuabunga, Senator Peter Gia, Honorable Sani Saleh Minjibir, Honorable Asabe Valita, Honorable Irem Oka Ibom, Honorable Beni La, Honorable Militat Adeola Akonde, and Honorable Daraba Shehu Matazu. Thank you very much. In order to spice this up, we want to give you a taste of West African culture. If you notice as you were coming in, there were cultural troops performing. That was supposed to be the appetizer. Now we want to go for the main meal. And it's my pleasure to invite the Inyom Ire Eyikeme from Rivers State, Nigeria, to perform. By the way, Inyom Ire Eyikeme means who owns this world. That's what the name of the group means. Thank you very much. Enjoy the performance.
Sorry. Excuse me, Terry, I'm doing. Sorry.
You have 5 minutes to perform.
That's not fair. Why now? This is Honorable Abiante. He has gone home to his village.
Thank you very much. We will now listen to our distinguished dignitaries. I will start with His Excellency Bernard Ayafo, Right Honorable Deputy Speaker, Parliament of Ghana.
Your Excellency, Honorable Speaker of ECOWAS Parliament, honorable members of Parliament from across our sub-region, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, all protocol duly observed. It is my honor to convey, on behalf of Speaker of Parliament, warm fraternal greetings from the Parliament of Ghana to the ECOWAS Parliament on the momentum occasion of its 25th anniversary. For the past 25 years, the ECOWAS Parliament has stood as a symbol of our collective aspiration for deeper regional integration, peace, stability, and democratic governance. As one of the founding members, Ghana has remained steadfast in championing the vision and purpose of the noble institution. We have, through our participation, contributed to shaping the Parliament into an effective voice of the people of West Africa. A forum where dialogue, oversight, and cooperation advance the well-being of our citizens. As we celebrate these remarkable achievements, it is equally important to recognize the emerging challenges confronting our region. The recent democratic reversals, evidenced by military takeovers in some of our sister countries, must give us a cause for deeper concern, sober reflection. These developments compel us to examine whether our democratic systems are truly delivering the dividends our citizens expect and deserve. They also impose a profound responsibility on the ECOWAS Parliament to strengthen its institutional capability, deepen the democratic culture, and help restore confidence in institutional governance. It is incumbent upon us to demonstrate through our actions and leadership that democracy, when nurtured and protected, remains the most viable path for stability, development, and the protection of the rights of our people, and is far superior to any form of military rule. For Ghana, our commitment to ideals of parliamentary democracy, the rule of law, the protection of human rights, and accountable governance remains unshaken. These values guide our national governance and equally inform our engagement with ECOWAS. Ghana will continue to honor its obligation and play its part in strengthening Parliament to ensure that it becomes even more responsive to the developmental aspirations of our sub-region. Permit me also to convey, on behalf of the President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the government and the people of Ghana, our profound solidarity with the ECOWAS Parliament on this historic milestone. We celebrate with you and we applaud the efforts, sacrifice, and achievements that have brought us this far. This anniversary is not only a celebration of the past, but also an invitation to renew our collective resolve to build a peaceful, integrated, and prosperous West Africa. As we look to the future, let us continue to collaborate, innovate, and uphold the values that bind us as a community of people. May the ECOWAS Parliament remain a beacon of hope, a guardian of democratic ideals, and a catalyst for sustainable development in our region. On this special occasion, Ghana extends its warm congratulations and best wishes for continued success in the years ahead. Thank you, and may God bless our sub-region and all our efforts towards unity and progress. Merci beaucoup. Vive Ghana.
Thank you very much, Honorable Ayafo, for those assurances from the Republic of Ghana, specifically from the Parliament of Ghana. We'll continue with messages from the parliaments of member states. And in this regard, I want to call on His Excellency Dr. Dansa Roma, the President of the National Transitional Council of Guinea. Excellence, Madame la Présidente du Parlement de la CEDEAO, Honorable Président, Vice-président et membres des différents parlements des pays membres de la CEDEAO, Mesdames et Messieurs, les responsables des différentes institutions de la CEDEAO, Excellences, Messieurs et Madame les autorités de la République fédérale du Nigeria, honorables membres du Parlement de la CEDEAO,
Mesdames et Messieurs, en vos rangs, titres et qualités, tout protocole observé. En prenant la parole au niveau de cette tribune, au nom du Parlement de transition de la République de Guinée et de tout le peuple de Guinée, c'est pour moi un grand honneur. Cet honneur se traduit par notre volonté, en tant que peuple souverain de Guinée, d'accompagner cette cérémonie exceptionnelle qui commémore l'an 25 de notre Parlement communautaire. Madame la Présidente du Parlement, je vous transmets les salutations fraternelles du Président de la République de Guinée, Son Excellence Mamadi Doumbouya, et tout le peuple de Guinée pour votre courage et votre abnégation. Je profite de la même occasion pour transmettre les salutations du Président de la République de Guinée à la République sœur du Nigeria, dont l'hospitalité et l'accueil étaient dignes de l'Afrique. Sur ces mots, permettez-moi, Mesdames et Messieurs, de vous dire merci pour cette invitation. La célébration d'un quart de siècle d'actions concrètes et de défis pour un Parlement est digne d'intérêt. Et ceci nous rappelle que l'intégration ouest-africaine s'enracine dans notre histoire, beaucoup plus ancienne. Les grands empires du Ghana, du Mali, du Songhai, du Bénin, etc., avaient déjà bâti des espaces d'échange, de gouvernance, de culture et de prospérité. Ils prouvent que la solidarité et la gouvernance, la culture et la prospérité, incarnée par le Parlement de la CEDEAO et les autres institutions de la CEDEAO, ne tombent pas du ciel. C'est un facteur de notre identité collective dans la sous-région ouest-africaine. La CEDEAO s'inscrit dans cette continuité historique. Elle n'est pas une idée importée, mais l'expression moderne d'une vocation africaine à l'intégration. Il y a 25 ans, la création du Parlement de la CEDEAO a marqué un tournant essentiel. Donner une voix directe au peuple et renforcer la dimension communautaire de nos politiques. Cette institution a la mission de relayer les préoccupations des citoyens, de dialoguer avec les gouvernements, de promouvoir la paix, la démocratie et de rapprocher nos États autour de politiques publiques harmonisées. Mais de nombreux défis existent, Mesdames et Messieurs, des compétences encore principalement consultatives, limitant l'influence du Parlement de la CEDEAO. Un besoin de visibilité accru pour mieux représenter la diversité de nos populations ouest-africaines. Des moyens financiers et techniques insuffisants, la nécessité d'une meilleure synergie avec les parlements nationaux pour mieux représenter les populations ouest-africaines. Des menaces sécuritaires persistantes qui requièrent des réponses législatives courageuses et innovantes. Une perception parfois distante de la CEDEAO par les citoyens de l'Afrique de l'Ouest. Malgré cela, Mesdames et Messieurs, soyons fiers des avancées, notamment dans le domaine de la libre circulation des personnes et des biens dans l'espace de la CEDEAO, des programmes de développement communs et harmonisés et l'harmonisation progressive des politiques publiques dans différents domaines sociaux, économiques et politiques. L'Afrique de l'Ouest saisit cette opportunité à l'occasion de cette 25e anniversaire pour lancer la balle de l'avant. Avant, vers une Afrique de l'Ouest plus unie, plus solidaire et plus responsable. C'est pourquoi, Mesdames et Messieurs, la Guinée, pour sa part, qui traverse une période majeure de son histoire, marquée par une transition politique, pas une alternance de pouvoir entre générations, mais une refondation politique et économique profonde de ses institutions. Le CNT, que j'ai l'honneur de diriger, a joué un rôle essentiel en adoptant des textes structurants pour la refondation institutionnelle, la lutte contre la corruption, la modernisation de la gouvernance. Des réformes importantes également ont été lancées dans le domaine de l'administration publique. La sécurité, la digitalisation et l'amélioration des infrastructures. Mais tout ceci devrait être soldé par la prise de mesures nécessaires pour assurer des élections transparentes, libres et crédibles. Le test démocratique dont le référendum constitutionnel du 21 septembre a fait l'objet nous donne le courage d'espérer que l'élection présidentielle du 28 décembre 2025 marquera définitivement et irréversiblement le retour de la Guinée vers un ordre démocratique durable. Mesdames et messieurs, aujourd'hui, les défis de notre région s'appellent sécurité, s'appellent tension politique, la fragilité économique, le changement climatique. Tout ceci appelle une CEDEAO plus forte, plus proche des citoyens et plus flexible, donc inclusive. C'est pourquoi je plaide pour une gouvernance communautaire centrée sur nos réalités sociales et culturelles, une articulation harmonieuse et une souveraineté nationale assumée au sein d'un engagement régional sans faille, un dialogue permanent, surtout pour les pays en transition, une participation élargie des femmes, des jeunes, des diasporas et des acteurs du secteur économique pour la construction d'un écosystème ouest-africain plus résilient, plus solide. Ceci, c'est pour moi, mesdames et messieurs, une opportunité de féliciter les anciens présidents du Parlement de la CEDEAO. 25 ans déjà, nous avons la chance et l'opportunité de saluer et de bénéficier de l'expérience du premier président de cette institution majeure de notre outil d'intégration sous-régionale. Il s'agit du professeur Diallo. Professeur, je prie pour vous, pour votre santé, votre prospérité et beaucoup de bonheur pour vous. Madame la Présidente de la CEDEAO, du Parlement de la CEDEAO, je ne saurais terminer cette courte allocution sans vous remercier pour votre confiance, pour votre travail, pour votre courage et votre détermination. C'est pourquoi vous convenez avec moi que quand c'est difficile, il faut donner aux femmes. Quand c'est facile, il faut donner aux hommes. Honorables membres et présidents du Parlement, l'avenir de notre sous-région se joue maintenant. C'est en renforçant notre intégration économique, en modernisant nos infrastructures, en assumant notre sécurité alimentaire, en investissant dans l'énergie, la formation, l'innovation et l'entrepreneuriat des jeunes, nous bâtirons une Afrique de l'Ouest plus prospère et plus influente. En ce 25e anniversaire, je félicite toutes les institutions de la CEDEAO, les dirigeants de nos États et l'ensemble de nos partenaires. Continuons ensemble à construire une région forte, solidaire et respectée. Joyeux anniversaire à vous toutes et tous. Je vous remercie.
Thank you so much for those sentiments. The last statement will come from the Republic of Liberia, and it will come from Her Excellency Yombile Tangalo, President Pro Tem of the Liberian State.
Who is this? Hey.
Your Excellencies, Honorable Speaker of the ECOWAS Parliament, distinguished members, esteemed guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is a profound honor to join you in commemorating 25 years of the ECOWAS Parliament, an institution that has steadily shaped our region's democratic resilience, collective security, and shared destiny. As President Pro Tempore of the Liberian Senate, I bring warm greetings from the government and people of Liberia on this momentous Silver Jubilee. This anniversary invites us to reflect not only on the Parliament's longevity, but on the concrete contributions it has made to peace and stability across West Africa. Liberia remembers with deep appreciation the 2002 ECOWAS Parliament fact-finding mission, a timely intervention undertaken during one of the most turbulent chapters in our national history. That mission helped restore communication among countries of the minor river union at a time when mistrust threatened to undermine regional harmony. By promoting dialogue, ECOWAS Parliament created a space for rebuilding confidence among neighbors and reaffirming our shared commitment to peace. We also recall that with gratitude to Parliament's efforts in initiating peace talks between the Liberian leadership for reconciliation and democracy law rebels and the government of Liberia. At a time when our nation stood on the brink, ECOWAS Parliament demonstrated that regional solidarity is not an abstraction, it is a normal duty. Those effects contributed significantly to the pathway that eventually led our nation back to peace and constitutional order. More recently, in 2024, when internal tensions within the Liberian House of Representatives threatened to disrupt our democratic processes, the ECOWAS Parliament once again stood as an impartial mediator. Its engagement helped calm political tempers, reaffirm institutional stability, and preserve the integrity of Liberia's governance architecture. These interventions are not just milestones, they are reminders of the Parliament's enduring relevance. As we celebrate 25 years, it is fitting to underscore the invaluable role of women in the evolution of this institution. The first Secretary General of the ECOWAS Parliament, Madam Ahmed, was a distinguished woman whose leadership helped lay the Parliament's administrative foundations. Today, the Parliament is again led by a woman as Speaker. My own sister, Haja Amunatu Abrahima, reaffirming the essential place of women's voices in shaping our regional agenda. This continuity reflects the Parliament's commitment to inclusiveness and regional responsive leadership. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as we honor the past, we must also embrace the responsibilities of the future. Our region continues to face political uncertainties, security challenges, rising extremism, and economic pressures. The ECOWAS Parliament must therefore remain steadfast, deepening its role in conflict prevention, strengthening democratic norms, and elevating the voices of the West African people. On behalf of the Liberian Senate, I extend heartfelt congratulations to the speakers, members and staff, past and present, whose dedication has sustained this great institution. May the coming years bring renewed unity, stronger integration, and a more peaceful, prosperous West Africa. Long live ECOWAS, long live the ECOWAS Parliament, long live regional solidarity. I thank you.
Thank you very much, President Pro Tempore of the Liberia Senate. As we celebrate the Silver Jubilee of ECOWAS Parliament, we should also remember that the 25 years of Parliament coincides also with the 50 years of ECOWAS itself, the ECOWAS project, which is being celebrated this year. And in 50 years, the ECOWAS project has grown so much. Those who set it up can barely recognize it anymore. And it has become an exemplar for even other regional economic communities. And the next aspect of this program, the Parliament wants to recognize those who helped to set this up. And in this regard, I want to invite Senator Jibril Barao, distinguished Senator Jibril Barao, Senator Jibril Barao, please, to make a presentation to Dr. David Gowon, who is representing one of the founding fathers, General Yakubu Gowon. I think to make it easier on the old man, it might be better.
Any microphone. Mic. Remove this one.
I have the honor and privilege to present His Excellency General Retired Yakubu Gowon, PhD, this award, Foundational Leadership Award. I present to his brother on his behalf.
Thank you very much. I will give it to him, and he will appreciate it. Keep the flag flying. Thank you all. Thank you very much, distinguished Senator Jibril. It's my pleasure, Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, to invite Madam Speaker, Excellency Haja Minat Ibrahim, to make the presentation to the late General Gasly Yadabu. The award will be received by His Excellency Musa Bake, President of the Senate of the Togolese Republic.
Champion de l'intégration régionale, à son excellence Premier Président. Je remets
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. His Excellency Musa Barke is expected at the podium to make his comments. Excellency, vous avez la parole.
Uncle, you're in my shot.
No.
Who is that? If you enter my shop again, you Come, let me tell you.
Merci, Madame la Présidente du Parlement de la CEDEAO, Excellences et Messieurs les Présidents de l'Assemblée parlementaire, honorables parlementaires, et distingués invités, Mesdames et Messieurs, je viens donc aujourd'hui, au nom de Son Excellence M. Faure et son Honneur de l'Assemblée, président du Conseil de la République togolaise, pour célébrer avec vous notre organisation parlementaire de la CEDEAO. Le Togo se présente aujourd'hui pour honorer cette CEDEAO, fondée sur des valeurs essentielles qui nous rassemblent et nous unissent. Cette communauté repose sur un modèle alliant harmonieusement liberté, solidarité, tradition et progrès. Une civilisation singulière façonnée au fil des âges, consolidée par une construction inédite depuis maintenant 50 ans et permettant de renforcer la solidarité entre les États de notre espace ouest-africain. Le Parlement réuni ici à Abidjan reflète la volonté de nos peuples unis et en constitue l'incarnation vivante. La CEDEAO a su naviguer avec fermeté à travers de nombreuses crises majeures. C'est donc avec une immense joie et un profond honneur que je m'adresse à vous aujourd'hui sous la présidence togolaise de notre Parlement communautaire. Madame la Présidente, délégués invités, Mesdames et Messieurs, nous sommes ici non seulement pour célébrer nos succès, mais aussi pour rendre hommage au père fondateur de la CEDEAO, ces visionnaires dont les efforts inlassables ont jeté les bases d'une coopération régionale solide. Parmi eux, nous devons aussi célébrer l'œuvre du général Gnassingbé Eyadema, de vénérée mémoire, un homme dont l'engagement pour l'unité et la paix en Afrique de l'Ouest demeure un exemple pour nous tous. Ce prix décerné à la mémoire du général Eyadema n'est pas seulement une reconnaissance personnelle, il est également un hommage collectif à tous ceux qui ont participé à la construction des fondements de la CEDEAO. Parmi eux, le général Tinubu, un autre père fondateur et grand compagnon de route du général Gnassingbé Eyadema, dont la vision et les contributions ont été tout aussi déterminantes pour la création de notre organisation. C'est donc avec un immense honneur que je reçois cette distinction au nom de son Excellence M. Faure et Sodomia Gnassingbé, président du Conseil, en hommage au père fondateur Gnassingbé Eyadema. Pour mon pays, le Togo, cela représente une responsabilité majeure, celle de valoriser l'héritage de nos pères fondateurs et de poursuivre inlassablement notre engagement pour bâtir une CEDEAO forte et unie. Madame la Présidente, distingués invités, Mesdames et Messieurs, la CEDEAO s'est imposée comme un acteur clé dans la quête de la paix et de sécurité au sein de la région. Néanmoins, L'essentiel est de reconnaître certes des obstacles, mais qui offrent fort heureusement une opportunité d'apprentissage. L'héritage des pères fondateurs nous inspire. Il nous appartient de poursuivre l'œuvre pour construire un avenir meilleur et durable pour les générations à venir. Que nos cœurs donc partent à l'unisson, portés par la foi inébranlable à notre capacité collective à triompher des défis. Ensemble, main dans la main, nous sommes les artisans d'un rêve incommensurable, d'une Afrique fière, forte et solidaire, où la paix n'est pas un idéal lointain, mais une réalité vécue par nous. Vive donc la CEDEAO, symbole de notre amitié, de notre unité, et vive la paix et la prospérité de nos peuples. Je vous remercie.
Thank you very much, Sir Excellency Musa Barke. The next statement will be that of the President of the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, who is here ably represented by the Deputy Senate President, who is also the first Deputy Speaker of the ECOWAS Parliament. Distinguished Senator,
Your Excellency, the Honorable Speaker of the ECOWAS Parliament and other excellencies that are here, my distinguished colleagues, members of the ECOWAS Parliament, please allow me to stand under this protocol and established at the beginning of this event. I stand here representing the Senate President, the President of the Senate of the Federal of Nigeria, who had wanted to be here personally, but for the fact that he's engaged in another event elsewhere. I will therefore read his address as follows. It is with great pleasure that I stand for you to deliver this goodwill message on behalf of His Excellency Godswill Akpabio, President of the Nigerian Senate, on the occasion marking the celebration of the 25th anniversary of this esteemed institution, the ECOWAS Parliament. This milestone is a testament to your unwavering commitment to regional integration, democratic governance, and the collective prosperity of our people. The ECOWAS Parliament plays a crucial role in fostering cooperation and unity among our nations. Your efforts in legislative harmonization, policy dialogue, and representation have been instrumental in strengthening the foundations of our community. The ECOWAS Parliament has served as a beacon of hope and progress, embodying the spirit of Pan-Africanism and regional solidarity. The National Assembly of Nigeria is proud to be a part of this journey with you. Our relationship has been one of mutual respect, collaboration, and shared vision. Together, we have worked towards creating a more integrated, peaceful, and prosperous West Africa. The support and cooperation between our parliaments have been vital in addressing regional challenges and seizing opportunities for growth. On behalf of the Nigerian government and the people of Nigeria, I want to assure you of our continued support and commitment to ECOWAS Parliament. We stand with you in your endeavors to promote good governance, human rights, and sustainable development across our region. Your success is our success, and we are dedicated to working together to achieve our common goals. As you celebrate these significant anniversaries, let us also reflect on the progress made and the work that lies ahead. The challenges we face are numerous, but so too are the opportunities for growth and development. Let us continue to collaborate, innovate, and inspire, driven by the vision of a united and prosperous West Africa. Once again, congratulations on this momentous occasion. May the next 25 years bring even greater achievements and deeper integration of the ECOWAS Parliament and our region as a whole. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much, distinguished Senator Ahmed, for so ably delivering the message of the Senate President. With your permission, Madam Speaker, we want to listen to the voices of two very distinguished Nigerians. I'm sure when I call their name, you understand why I describe them as such. The first is His Excellency Professor Oluyemi